Shalom. This is Brother Lahab from the Diligent Soldiers Camp out here in Boston. And first and foremost, before I get started, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to push the button. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders, the master teacher, who well talking the truth. Salutation, brothers and sisters out there listening, learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing His word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. And I'll prepare this in-transit lesson be edifying to the elect. So this is another pre-camp thoughts. On my way to camp. Our favorite time of the week. We can fellowship with the brothers. And bring out this word, man. Prophesy of the downfall of Babylon and the kingdom of heaven to come. The downfall of our enemies, the rise of Israel, Kwam Yasharallah. Was indeed always a beautiful time when we are gathered in the name of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. As the scriptures say, as the Lord said, when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst thereof, man. So we always feel recharged, spiritually after, these devils, draining us, spiritually draining us throughout the week. But soon we will see their ultimate fall, man. Talk about Esau eating the so-called white man. So and I still want to do this video because it's a good. I believe it, it'll be funny but edifying, to the elect out there. But I seen a video from on IG from the comedian Tony Baker, and he showed a bald eagle eating out of the trash. And he's like, man, that's when you see something like that, man, that's bad. We're through or something. He said, obviously referring to you brothers and sisters that know what I'm talking about. To America, man, because that's the national national bird. And it's locked. So and it's a omen, man, because that bird, is one of the top flying birds, in the world. I think it's like the 3rd highest flying or something. I looked it up earlier. But it's simple, it's a symbol of pride. It's a symbol of honor and things of that nature. It's lucky. So it's just seeing that bird, which Esau holds in great dignity, being shown as like a fucking scavenger. Because apparently they're birds of opportunity. Because anytime you see on nature or any of these shows or anything American related or whatever, the eagle's always held with majestic and royalty type of vibes. Which is, don't get me wrong, we love our animals and it is a beautiful bird, but in the sense of spiritually, it representing the wicked and their kingdom and their pride, to see it in a such a low state is comical, man. And it's a sign of the times to come, man. Babylon will no longer be called tender and delicate, man. So as knowledge is increasing in these days, as the scriptures say, the wicked and all the things that they set up to put themselves on a pedestal, all of it is being, look at that, 144, I don't know if you brothers can see it. It's on the license plate. Gaza of that number, man. But as the wicked are being exposed, so are all the symbolism and all the things that they set up to prop themselves up, and make themselves look good, and all that. It's all being exposed, man. It's beautiful, You got it's lucky. You got I was on the People's Voice, and they got all this information coming out about how Osama bin Laden's deletion was staged, and Obama knew. Then you got this article that came out about the jump shots, causing women to go into early menopause. So they're becoming infertile earlier, which makes perfect sense because these devils want, the Georgia Guidestones. They conveniently blew it up, but we already knew about it. It was too late, damn devil. It was too late. Your pride had you put that out there, but that's a part of their left-hand practice, to put things out and then have it happen. But that's, essentially their own tongue falling upon themselves in a way. But all these different insiders are coming out and bringing out all this information about all these evil plans that they have. Yesterday I heard about over in New York, there were multiple fires started over there, and the smoke was so bad from the fires that they had to shut down the highway, because from the billowing smoke nobody could see, and it's being said, well, not, I'm sure with if I start doing some research, that is probably one of those SMRA RT cities, man. Just like over there in South Carolina, over there by Myrtle Beach, a lot of people are saying they believe that that's being cleared out for one of those cities, man. And so the Lord is making Esau a bear, man. And through that, they're going to come down with great wrath because they know that they have but a short time. Because the more and more that they're exposed, every time they do something, immediately, people are sharing information, people are recording, insiders are coming out, so that spirit of Esau being made bare, that inquisition, right, the evidence being brought forth, the America itself is being brought low, even its national bird is being brought low, man. To see the eagle eating trash is crazy, because you didn't even know that was a thing, I'm talking about in a landfill trash, and in an article I was reading, it said it was from like 2019. I think it was in Seattle. It was a huge problem because the eagle, they would pick up massive amounts of garbage, and to carry it off to wherever they were going to consume it or try to consume it, whatever, and some of it would drop, on their flight path, and one of the words that they used was a lot, some of the things that they picked up were really vile. And I'm like, man, all praise to Yahawashi, man. It's everything is being revealed in these days, and these devils, that how's that scripture go? The vile man shall no longer be called bountiful. And if you read read it. I believe it's in the NLT. It says the scoundrel, you know, will no longer be held in high esteem. I forget how it's worded, Salakia. But, you know, just as Babylon is falling, right? It says, you know, they, you know, shall no longer come and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Thou shalt no longer be called the how does it go? The glory of kingdoms, I think is how it's worded. You know, all these other nations are beginning to they already been, but it's increasing, beginning to hate the whore. You know, the 10 horns are coming up against the whore, right? The EU nations, the European Union coming up against Babylon. The Lord got the spirit on Trump to leave from NATO, and NATO stands for the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which was created to combat NATO and the EU, created to combat USSR, you know, that Soviet Union, you know, which they, you know, is Russia, you know. So Trump wants to back out of that, and so hey, there's a lot of things that are happening, a lot of things that are shaking, and through all these different prophecies that the Lord is putting forth, you know, putting the spirit on these different kings, you know, rulers, these different presidents to do certain things, you know, especially, you know, with Trump and not a Jew. They're isolating themselves from the rest of the world, and the you know, these other nations are going to you know, ultimately they're gonna, that's what World War III is going to be about. These nations are going to shoot their missiles on Babylon. You know, that's what's coming, you know. And everybody can see it. They, you know, they're constantly talking about World War III and stuff like that. Hurry up and go, man. Damn. You know, they're constantly talking about World War III and, you know, nuclear missiles. And Trump just mentioned you know, he wish he could, you know, he wish he could get rid of nuclear weapons altogether. Because, hey, these devils know, man. But the Lord created that. The Lord said he created, you know, the smith that blow off the coals, man. That created the waster to destroy, man. You know, and that's those ICBM missiles, man. And the Lord's putting the spirit on these devils to get geared up towards war, man. You know? It's that Joel, the 3rd chapter, man. You know, that, you know, let the weak say I'm strong. You know, so these other nations are putting more money into their military capabilities, man, because, hey, that's the time we're in. You know, there's a time for everything. A time of peace and a time of war. And we're clearly not in time of peace. If we're not in a time of peace, we must be in a time of war. You know? And most of these people out here, they have no fucking clue what the hell's going on, man. And that's why the prophets were sent out, you know, to prophesy against many countries of war, evil, pestilence, lamentations, mournings, and woes, man. You know, and whether you hear or forbear, the prophecies are still going to come to pass, because the words of the Lord are indeed faithful and true, man. You know, the words of the Lord do not come back void. You know, but yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, just wanted to speak a little bit before camp. I'm almost at my destination. But I hope and pray this lesson was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi once again for putting the spirit on me to push the button. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me this truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. Keep fighting, keep striving, keep pushing. We're almost out of here. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. I want to say abba ball and kwam yashabal. Hey, shalom. To the next one.